and welcome back to the Football Manager Canada Select series here on Canada Footy News. I am, of course, your manager and host, Dylan Dodge. Last we left off in the first episode, it was well received. Thank you so much for your feedback and support and suggestions. We had our preseason run through with our assistant manager, Ryan Jackie. We were undefeated. We had our first game of the season against Grimsby Town, and Nick Ledgerwood got sent off, which definitely hurt us, but we were able to claw back a draw in front of nearly 5K people, which is whew. Then we played against Notts County and had an emphatic 4-1 win. The scoreboard, however, a little bit bloated, a little bit over-exaggerated, because it was a very close game, and in fact, Marco Carducci had to save our keister numerous times before we kind of ran away with it as they pushed. Kyle Becker, though, having a great game. Bustos coming in and scoring, which will probably keep him in the starting lineup for a bit, and Kwame Awua also scoring. I had a lot of people wanting to ask what the squad looks like, so we do have Nathan Ingham, as well as Marco Carducci, Secunda, Didic, Boskovic, Zator, Gasparado, Trafford, Petrasso, Awua, Ledgerwood, Adekube, Camargo, Becker, Fisk, Verhoeven, Borges, Campbell, Nanko, Bustos, Zajac, Pasquati, Haber, and Ongaro. And we also have a few other guys that are playing in our youth system currently, such as Connor James and so forth. But we left it on a bit of a cliffhanger as we were going into the Carabao Cup first round against Cheltenham. And fun fact about this team, it was actually the same team that Foothills went and played against in a friendly when they did their England tour. We have been made favorites 6-4, thanks to our home advantage and our good form against Notts last week. But before we get to that, we have a couple of players that were named to the Team of the Week. So big up Marco Carducci, Dominic Sator, Kyle Becker, and Mike Petrasso for getting into the Team of the Week. If we check the board demands of what Simon and Harry and the rest of the Canada Selects board wants, we can go ahead and see that they do not expect us to get beyond the first round, nor do they expect us to get beyond the group stage for the Checkatrade Trophy, and at least a second round performance in the FA Cup. However, they do expect us to finish in the top half of the league, so that tells me that we're going to prioritize the league then, which means we are going to have a bit of a twist on our squad selection and bringing in a couple guys that we haven't seen yet. So, same formation, quite a few new faces, however. Nathan Ingham gets his first start in between the sticks for us. In front of him, a back four of Secunda, Boskovic, Trafford, and Zator. Above them, Sergio Camargo and Nick Ledgerwood, while Borges gets his first start of the season and is flanked by Campbell and Ongaro. And Marcus Haber starts up top for us. We haven't had a lot of success in the striker position, so maybe he can bring the goal-scoring touch that this team really needs. And we're underway. Let's see how this one goes. They're working their way in. Not looking good. Trafford gets the ball off of him. Borges loses it. Another ball into the wide area. They're using those wing backs, and we are 1-0 down. Rakesh Bingham puts them 1-0 up. That wide formation is gonna be difficult to deal with because those wingbacks have already come into play, and just a great cross in, and balls over the top just seem to be our kryptonite. We have not had any grade A chances or even B chances, I would say, and it seems to be Maddox pulling the strings, and now Borges has come down with an injury. Looks like a pulled knee ligament. Ugh. Not good, that. He's able to pull through it. Well, we'll get him to halftime, and then we'll have to sub him off. Didn't play Borges at all last time due to fitness concerns that he had, and he just never seems to be in a good condition. 1-0 down at halftime. Gonna bring on Nanko for Borges and throw him on the wing. We'll toss Ongaro up front, maybe inject a bit of youthful exuberance, and we'll drop Haber back, even though he's not loving that position in the midfield, and have him as like a shadow striker, and see if he can create anything for us. Haber now. Campbell. Come on, Taron Campbell. You're the most promising player in all of Canada, some say. Ledgerwood, back to Trafford. Nanko. Chris Nanko, can you be the hero again? Dominic Zator. Whipping it in. Taron Campbell! Let's go! It's 1-1, Taron Campbell. I was just getting on your back about it. But he has scored. Zator with an assist. We're getting a lot of goals so far, I've noticed. Coming down that left side of the field and whipping it in terms of crosses. And it's paid off again. Double sub here, might go to regret this, but Zator's a bit knackered and I'd like a bit of energy in the backfield. So Luka Gasparotto comes on. Boskovic on a yellow, maybe I will regret not taking him off if he does get sent off, but Trafford will move to the left. Secunda on the right, their natural positions anyway. And I'll be bringing in Verhoeven for Marcus Haber, who hasn't really generated a lot for us, and Verhoeven just seems to be a guy that I bring on and good things happen. So let's see how this goes. Secunda down to Verhoeven. Nothing coming from it. Whipped in by Secunda. Terran Campbell, his second of the game. Let's go. He's making a case for himself to be our starting striker. It's a position that hasn't exactly had a lot of success for us. We've had a lot of goals from our midfield and not a lot from the strike force. In fact, this is the first time I think a striker has scored for us, and well done to him. Oh, free kick for them, however, right after. Oh, I don't like that. Ball over the top again. Please, not like this. It's just the same stuff. Balls over the top constantly. Constantly. Our defenders have no pace or ability, it seems, to deal with it. We've been every single game conceding goals like this. Nick? Can you do something, Nick? Secunda. Into the box. Terran Campbell, his third of the game. A hat trick. Terran Campbell is going to be a golden player for Team Canada one day in the future, because he's already a golden boy. Look at that. When this game said our up-and-coming key player was Campbell, they weren't wrong. 3 goals, 1 game. If we go through here, it's going to be because of that man. And that's it. That's going to be it. A bit of squeaky bum time at the end in terms of 77th minute equalizer, but we managed to win it late with an absolute fantastic performance from Terran Campbell, our player of the match, certainly, and also the game's POM. 9.5 rating, 3 goals, 2 assists for Zachary Secunda. Have to maybe bring him in on that right back position that's been a bit contested as well. Trying to figure out if I should bring in him or Petrasso, or maybe move Petrasso up and draw off Chris Nanko. That just gives us more options, though. He's really done well this game, and he's given me some options, which is good. Different people stepping up. Well done, lads. The great comeback. Mate, just wanted to say, you've been absolutely fantastic, and I will be starting you in the next match, because I have to after that performance. Borges is going to be out for 3 weeks with pulled knee ligaments. That was his first start because he was struggling for fitness at the beginning of the season, and I kind of regret tossing him in there now because this is going to be a bit of a knock for the team. However, Maya King saying, hey, it's not that big of an issue with Borges injured. Second round draw today. We'll see if we manage to get a big team. Oh, the weight is killing me. Please. We're taking on Aston Villa. Okay, so they're in the championship. Who knows, might be able to do a job against them, but we're playing with house money now because we've exceeded the board's expectations. Our next match is in the league, though. Despite the fact that Crew is in 13th and we are in 4th, we are not the favorites. But I'm hoping that we can continue to go against the odds. Do have to worry a bit about squad selection, though, because we're going to be playing again in 3 days, so I have to make it count. And this is how we're going to line up against Crew Alexandra. Marco Carducci is back in between the sticks. Awua, Trafford, Didic, and Secunda, the back 4, with Camargo and Ledgerwood again in midfield, with Becker, Petrasso, and Bustos returning, and Campbell up front, hopefully with a bit of magic left in his boots after last game. And we are underway. Didic steals it off the free kick. Plays a long ball forward. Petrasso's going to get on the end of it. The cross leaves a little bit to be desired, however. Didic picks it up again, though. He's all over the pitch right now. The big man out of FC Edmonton. Bustos. Ledgerwood. Camargo. Back to Ledgerwood. Nick. Over to Secunda. And he's drawn a penalty. Uwa's gonna take it. I didn't change it. I left it as is. We'll see if that's a good decision. Awua! And he buries it. Let's go. Secunda has been doing bits for us since we put him in there. He's drawn a pen. He's gotten 2 assists in the 2 games so far. And Awua, great finish. Keeper late reaction. Nothing he could do about it. We're 1-0 up. Camargo down to Awua. Cross in. Nick Ledgerwood off the post. Petrasso, though, with the rebound. And Nick, unlucky to hit the post, but Petrasso putting it in, and we're 2-0 up. Just over 10 minutes into the game. Holy cow. This is excellent. Didic, what you doing, mate? What a ball. Campbell over the top, and Campbell has scored again. This man's got magic in his boots. And what a ball from Didic. Can we just talk about that for a second? Bloody hell, he's just decided to launch it. I'm sure FC Edmonton fans are gonna be like, yeah, we knew he had that ability, but holy cow. And Campbell, man, Pacific's damn lucky to have him. Becker with a free kick. Another one from Becker, and it is his 3rd goal of the season, his 2nd free kick goal of the season. This man is a set piece master. Keeper should have done more there, to be fair. We're 4-0 up within 20 minutes. Open the floodgates. Kyle Becker. Didic almost with a goal now. Holy cow. 4-0 at half. Wow. More possession, more shots. Secunda's won back possession more than anyone else. He's earned himself that spot, and then I've put Petrasso up, and now he's done that again. And he linked up with Bustos last game as well. I think we're starting to see what our normal starting 11 is going to look like going forward, and boy howdy, it's been absolutely fantastic. I don't want to change a thing. Becker with a corner. Becker over to Mason Trafford, who gets it to go to 5 now for us. Whoo! Oh, come on, boys. Play for Marco. You didn't get him a clean sheet against Knots. He deserves it. Look at that. He's pulling out another save. Well done. 5-0. I've said the scoreline hasn't reflected the actual game the last couple of matches. This one has. Absolute domination in shots, clear-cut chances, possession, everything. We even let in fouls. And this team's really starting to come into its own. Kyle Becker, player of the match, 9.3, a goal and an assist for Ledgerwood, a goal for Trafford, a goal for Awua. Oh, so many good ratings right now on our team. Campbell with another goal. Petrasso, an assist for Didic. A legendary assist for Didic. My goodness. And Secunda also playing a very good game. And with that, we get 7 points from 3 matches, and we are now 2nd with a goal difference of +8. Cambridge equal on points, but a goal difference of only 2. So really, looks to be it's early days, but it looks to be a 3-horse race between Colchester, Cambridge, and us for that top spot. But, I mean, they want us to finish in the top half. We're exceeding expectations greatly. You know, I'm pleasantly surprised with how this team has been performing. And holy cow, there is a lot of season left to play, but if we keep pulling out performances like that, whew, everyone seems to be loving life at the club, except for Tristan Borges. Team of the week, Didic, Trafford, Secunda, Petrasso, Becker. Well done, lads. We've been made favorites against Crawley. However, we did just play 3 days earlier, so we're going to have to see if some of our backup guys can put in a performance. We have Carducci in between the sticks, Zoom, Trafford, Gasparotto, and Zator, the back 4, Adekube and Ledgerwood in the midfield with Zajac, Petrasso, and Nanko ahead of them, and Easton Ungaro starts on top for us. Crawley Town in the red, we continue to rock the black kits as things kick off. Nick Ledgerwood on the free kick, off the bar. Had a bit of a slowdown there, I couldn't tell what was happening, but hit it off the bar. Oh, they're gonna hit us on the counter here. Not good. This man is pacey. Ball over the top. Shocking. Come on, Zoom, get him. Zator with the clearance. Only as far as the edge of the box. They hit it over. Ledgerwood now on a free kick. Nick Ledgerwood, and we have been absolutely crazy this season on set pieces. And that's halftime. You know, they had a bit of kind of nothing highlights at the end of the half, but I'm hoping we can keep this up. Just gonna make a couple substitutions here at halftime to solidify things. Zoom's coming off for Wua, and we've also got Zajac coming off for Becker. Becker with a free kick. Trafford and Becker connecting on the free kicks again, but this time over the bar by Trafford. Free kick for them now, dangerous territory, blocked by the wall, jeez. Wua. Ungaro. Streaking in, Ungaro! Should be finishing that. Good save, though, from their keeper. Ungaro, again, straight at the keeper. Kyle Becker on the corner. He's gonna whip it in. Ledgerwood on the edge of the box. Back to Becker. The cross in, and Mike Petrasso scores his second goal of the season. Kyle Becker with another assist. Probably our player of the season so far, Kyle Becker. He seems to be getting involved in almost every single goal. But Petrasso also seems to be either getting the assist or the goal himself. And, well, goalkeeper should have done more with that one by the looks of it. Surely this is going to be the final whistle. And it is. That's it. 2-0 final. Marco Carducci, another clean sheet. Mike Petrasso getting himself a goal. Kyle Becker getting himself an assist. And Nick Ledgerwood, a goal for himself. And the title of player of the match. Well done, lads. We continue to surprise people. And you know what? It's going to be an interesting continuation of the series in the next episode. As per usual, leave your comments down below if I'm still open to suggestions on the tactics, the lineups, and perhaps who we should start looking for when the transfer window opens up again for us in the winter. Am I missing any of your favorite up-and-coming players from the CPL? In the meanwhile, stay safe, take care of yourselves, and we'll see you in the next one.